has led to your success since joining the team?
Yeah, I think in my time in Pittsburgh, I definitely had some really good stretches, but there's definitely some learning experiences too. But I think kind of through all that, I was starting to get like a lot clearer picture of like what I needed to really do to have some success, and I think I was starting to put some of that together this year. And I think that just kind of the fresh start moving over here, just having knowing somebody that wants you, having somebody that believes in you, and kind of being on the same page with some of those things that I was figuring out for myself, and kind of what they were showing me here, which kind of all led to just some confidence and the ability to just go out and attack the zone with some of my best stuff. So I think it was something that's been the process for a couple of years now. But I think that just kind of getting a fresh start here, and the confidence of being here in the hunt and playing meaningful games have kind of led to that success here early on.
When you first got here, you told me that your sinker was in as good a place as it's ever been in your career. What's the biggest difference with that pitch now for you as opposed to earlier in your career?
Yeah, that's something I've dove really deep into over the past couple of years. And like I said, I still believe that the consistency is the best it's ever been. And I think that, early on, like I knew I had a lot of movement, but the control wasn't there. And I think some of that was coming from, it was almost moving different ways at different times. And just, also when your release point's not consistent and the ball's moving in different ways, it's just really, hard to be consistent on time and have the command that you need to be a successful pitcher. So I think finding why my ball moves the way it does, and where I'm at when it's really good and what that movement looks like, kind of paired with the way my body's moving, it's kind of helped me create a clearer picture of just kind of where I'm at with my best and how I can repeat it. And I think that's something I found probably over the past year, and I've kind of really run with it here lately.
What does it mean that Aaron Boone said he's going to continue to use you in higher leverage situations, that he has that trust in you?
Yeah, I mean, you're always trying to earn the trust of of him. And I think that at this point in the season, every inning's important, every pitch is important. So, no matter where I'm thrown at, I'm going to continue to kind of to be my best and give the team, my best, no matter where that is in the game.
We can take a next question from Bill Ladson.
When you were first traded to New York, what was your first reaction? And I know you talked about improving your sinker, but what else did you improve once you came to New York?
Yeah, I think the first focus for me was obviously the sinker command, like you said. I think just the ability of kind of knowing where I need to attack hitters, what that looks like with the catcher setup, to my visual, to what I'm feeling, just having a really good understanding of what all that looks like when I'm at my best. And I think that when I'm doing that, obviously my slider plays off of that, out of the zone or in the zone. And it just kind of gives me a lot more freedom with the slider, when I need to use it. So I think just understanding that sinker command is, probably the most important piece for me and my success, and kind of building off that and around that.
What was your first reaction when you were traded from Pittsburgh to New York?
It was awesome. It's even growing up, I guess, in Alabama, I had Yankee stuff in my room. Obviously I was, Braves is kind of the team down there, but I was a Yankees fan. And so it was a really cool moment for me, for my parents. They've kind of, known, the work I put in, and kind of to see, the dream of playing in New York and winning in New York kind of come to fruition. It's been great. I remember the phone call. I think Jameson Taillon was the first person that I called here from the team, and it's just a cool experience, getting to play with these guys and what it means to play in New York, and kind of just give my best efforts to a winning club that expects to win, and with some great people.
Just curious, Are you a Jeter fan since you're a Yankee fan?
Can you say that again, please?
Are you a Jeter fan? Derek Jeter fan?
Oh, I mean, definitely. Kind of growing up, he was the guy, and New York was the team, and he was the leader of it. So I enjoyed following those Yankees teams, and he was definitely, one of the guys that I followed and always looked up to.